we'll just give everyone the last minute to come in. So we always start out with wiggling. I'm going to explain a little bit more, like I usually do when we have new people. Because of the live stream video, if someone is watching us, I want them to understand what we're doing. I know all of you have heard this many, many times, but just suffer through it again, please. We start out by wiggling. All you're doing is dropping one shoulder to the side and sitting up through an upright position, looking straight ahead. And then gently drop the other shoulder to the other side and sit up, okay? This is very good for improving balance without having to stand on your feet. This is very good for challenging the middle ear, that center of equilibrium, and building balance. If you have trouble standing up, this is really the only exercise I know to be effective to build balance from a seated position. And if you did this for 3 or 4 minutes every day, it takes about 12 weeks before you see an appreciable or permanent increase in balance or improvement in your balance, but I guarantee this works. And you can do it in a more rocking motion, so it's a little bit more continuous, but just don't go over too far to either side. You just don't want to fling yourself out of the chair. You just are doing this very gentle exercise, just taking your head off center, coming up through that upright center position, and then just dropping it to the other side. Be careful not to break at the neck. So when you're here, you don't want to break at the neck. You just want to keep everything in line. The chin is in line with your shoulders, okay? And you're just rocking side to side. You can do what you want with your hands. You can hold them in a prayer position and do kind of a figure 8 with your hands, or you can just let them rest on your lap. And once we do this for a couple minutes, then we open and close our hands just to pump up the circulation. This is very good for arthritis in your fingers or any kind of carpal tunnel problem or any kind of weakness in the wrists or the fingers themselves. But really, the reason we do this is to pump up circulation. We want to pump up the circulation after we do our wiggling. It just takes about 1 minute of opening and closing your hands to pump up your circulation. Because after we do this, we take our deep Qigong breaths. Hands start out about face width apart, and they go out to shoulder width apart, and back to face width. And inhale, and exhale. Palms are facing each other. We'll talk about the Lao Gong points in a little bit. And inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Let's slow it down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, and 4. And rest. Very nice. So those 3 exercises together build balance, pumps up circulation, and it improves the amount of oxygenation in the bloodstream because you're taking those slow, controlled breaths. Lift one knee, put the foot out flat. Lift the knee and bring it back. And the other side. And then heel. And heel. And flat. And flat. And heel. And heel. And flat. And flat. Heel. Heel. Flat, flat, heel, heel, flat, flat, heel, heel, flat, flat, heel, heel. One more set, flat, flat, heel, and heel. Good. So I ask everybody to give me 1 minute of homework, okay? If that's the exercise that you choose, do enough repetitions of that. It might take more than a minute, it might be a minute and a half, but do enough repetitions of that so that you can just feel that stretch in the back of your knees, that little bit of a hamstring stretch. Remember that every time you lift your knee above the level of the hip, you're engaging the lower and central abs, you're engaging the psoas group, okay? All the muscles that you need for going up and down steps, getting in and out of a vehicle, sitting down and standing up again without the assistance of arms on the chair. So that's a very good exercise. If you really can just afford 1 minute, do that one. It's very, very beneficial. Okay. Also, every time the foot lands flat on the floor, you're stretching the quad. When it lands on the heel, you're stretching that hamstring. All right? Very, very good for your legs and the strength and flexibility in them. Okay, holding a ball. Left over right, left hand is palm out, right hand is palm down. Remember, in our Sun style Tai Chi, your hand is open, but it's not jazz hands. It's a soft concave palm, but there's space between your fingertips. The tiger's mouth right here never closes. We have no closed hooks in Sun style Tai Chi. So holding that bowl left over right, left hand palm out like a stop sign, right hand palm down like you're wiping a table. And sweep to 11 o'clock. You're turning at the waist. Change your hands, lift the right hand and sweep to 1 o'clock. Inhale, lift the left hand and sweep to 11. Inhale, lift the right hand and sweep to 1. Inhale, lift the left hand and sweep to 11. Inhale, lift the right hand and sweep to 1. Very nice. So as all of you know, wave hands like clouds is one of the most difficult movements in any of the Tai Chi forms. There are 3 or 4 movements in Tai Chi forms that, not including the kicks, but are very difficult for your brain. And wave hands like clouds is one of them. It's a double brain challenge. So remember, your Tai Chi is good for their breath, number 1. Without breath, you don't worry about the rest of it. So breath is improved, number 1, always thinking of the 4 B's. Number 2, 3, and 4, equally important, balance, brain, and body strength. Okay, so breath, balance, brain, and body strength are what the 4 B's are in Tai Chi. So when you're doing wave hands like clouds, you're really working on your brain. Because when we change our hands like this, we're hardwired to kind of rock forward and backward. And I'm asking you to turn side to side when the hands change. Also, we reach for things with our 2 dominant digits, our thumb and our forefinger. And what we're asked to do in this style of Tai Chi is to go in the direction of our 2 weakest fingers, the ring finger and the pinky. So your hand is always going to the outside, okay, of the hand, the movement of the hand. Just remember that the left hand turns to 11 o'clock and the right hand turns to 1 o'clock. So that even if you're practicing for your 1 minute of homework and you can't remember which way the hand is facing, if you remember the direction of the left hand or the right hand and the left hand, you'll be correct. Okay, the owl, hand on the opposite shoulder, swallow, and drop your chin. Turn your chin to the wrist. Lift your chin. Keep your chin aligned right over the wrist. Just let your eyes roll back over that shoulder. Look for the back wall. Look over the wrist and blink. Drop your chin to the wrist, chin to the center of the chest. Lift your chin and rest. Other side. Hand on the opposite shoulder. Swallow to relax all the muscles in the neck and the throat. Drop your chin. Turn your chin to the wrist. Lift your chin. Don't turn your head anymore. Just look back over that shoulder, looking for the back wall. Look over your wrist again and blink. Drop the chin to the wrist, chin to the center of the chest. Lift the chin. So just remember, when you do the owl, it's not a neck exercise, okay? It's an eye exercise. It's for peripheral or sideways vision. Check yourself at least once a month, at least. Stand against a wall and bring your hands forward at the wrist. Look straight ahead and wiggle all 10 fingers, okay? If you can't see motion on both sides, then do the owl every day, at least once or twice, until you can. It might take as much as 6 to 10 weeks, but do it every day and your peripheral vision will expand again to that 180-degree arc, which is what we're trying to get and maintain. Peripheral vision is very important, especially as we age, because it helps to prevent falls. If you can't see what's behind you or almost behind you without turning completely around, you're much more likely to step the wrong way off a curb, back into something that maybe stops for a second and then gives way and you fall backwards. Or a misbehaved 10-year-old in Kroger comes at you with a cart, you don't see it, and you don't step out of the way fast enough, and that results in some sort of injury or at least, an accident. So remember, peripheral vision is so important. Just like walking backwards when we step up, it's something that you should never lose. You should work on keeping that forever, okay? So test yourself every once in a while. Bring your hands forward at the wrist. Don't bring them like that. Just bring them forward at the wrist with all 10 fingers, looking straight ahead. And if you can't see movement, do the owl every day. Even if you never walk into Tai Chi class ever again, you should do the owl at least 3 to 4 times a week for the rest of your life. The same as turning on the ball of the foot once we stand up, and I'll point that out again when we stand up. Okay, let's go through our seated form. Palms down, just shake them out, shake, shake, shake. Normalize that energy that we just built up. You build up a lot of internal energy. It's in a circular pattern. And so when you're doing Tai Chi, be very aware of yourself. Never do Tai Chi or Qigong and jump up and run out of the room without palming your hands together and taking at least 30 to 60 seconds worth of deep breaths just to calm down that circulation of energy. When you hit the natural air outside, it's very easy to get lightheaded if you just jump and run right out of here, and don't take time to calm your hands. So hands are just shaking. You can also shake your hands. It works the same as palming. They start out on your lap. Take a deep breath and a deep exhale. And open Tai Chi. Your hands are being lifted. Something is pushing up on the palms and down. Your hands are coming up and over an imaginary beach ball that's on your lap. Inhale and exhale. Your elbows just drop and the hands follow. Single whip. Hands come up in front, push forward. One hand pushes to the side. Exhale. Inhale, back to the front. Exhale and rest. Other side. Inhale, exhale, push the other hand to the side. Inhale, exhale, and rest. 3 deep Qigong breaths. Inhale, exhale. Palms are facing each other. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. and rest. So I just want to make a note that if you make a fist and lift all your fingers except the middle finger, that middle finger is right on your Laogam point, okay, in the palm. That's a main acupuncture and acupressure center in your body. That's what you want to line up. So when your palms are facing, your Laogam points are facing, okay? A very important source of energy and energy storage, okay? And rest. Good. Brush knee. Inhale, brush one knee, the hand drops to the side, push forward with the opposite hand, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and rest. Other side. Inhale, brush the other knee, push forward, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and rest. Very nice. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and rest. Wave hands like clouds, just like the warm-up. Hold the ball left over right. Drop your shoulders, drop your elbows. Left hand palm out, right hand palm down, and sweep to 11 o'clock. Inhale as the hands change, and exhale as you sweep to 1 o'clock. Inhale as the hands change, exhale to 11 o'clock. Inhale as the hands change, and exhale to 1. Inhale, come back to the center, exhale and rest. 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale and rest. Strum the loop. Inhale, one arm bends at the elbow, the other hand slides down. A little bit of a forward chop and abdominal crunch. Back to the center and rest. Other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, and rest. 3 deep Qigong breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and rest. And parry, parry, punch. Hold the ball, turn the ball over. Doesn't matter which way you go first. Top hand pulls back to the shoulder on the exhale. Inhale, hold the ball in front, turn it over the opposite way. Exhale, on the stroke to the shoulder. Inhale, make a fist, and punch. Good. Inhale, exhale, and rest. Other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, make a fist with the other hand, and punch. Inhale, exhale, and rest. 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And rest. And close Tai Chi. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. I will just mention that on the punch, we shout. Shout anything. No curse words. But punch, exhale, gotcha, anything that comes to mind. And raise your voice a little bit. You always want to raise your voice at least once a day to keep all the muscles in the neck and the throat that support the vocal cords and the voice box nice and strong, because they get weak and flabby just like any other muscle in your body, especially as you age. So, raise your voice every day. If you sing, then sing, because that's a terrific exercise for the throat and the neck and the voice box as well as the vocal cords, and it involves controlled breathing. So that's excellent. If you sing like I do, and you would clear a room, if you decided to sing, then shout hello to somebody, turn on the TV, shout along with a ball game or a game show or something, but raise your voice at least once every day. Okay, let's stand up and do our standing warm-up. I'm just going to turn this music down a little bit. I feel like I'm shouting at you. I wanted it to pick up in the live stream, but enough is enough. Start with your feet parallel and shoulder width apart. So if you're somewhere where you can line your feet up on the lines on the floor, do that. We're across floor now, so you just have to look down. Pretend you're on some sort of track. It will feel unnatural because it is an unnatural foot position. It'll feel pigeon-toed until you get used to it. And you're just shifting weight 100% from one foot to the other. So one foot has all your weight, the other foot has no weight. You just haven't bothered to move it. And shift the weight. Test the other foot. Put the foot down flat and shift the weight. So this looks like nothing, but it's extremely good to retrain yourself to stand on one foot or the other. Because as we age, we stand double weighted more times than not, which just means you have at least 50% of your weight on each foot, okay? So if you have to move quickly, you have to shift the weight to one foot or the other before you can move the other foot. If you're already on one foot, okay, you can move the other foot immediately. And so if something is coming at you, or you need to step out of the way very quickly rather than get hit with something, a vehicle or, a 10-year-old's body charging at you, with a cat or the dog, you're already single weighted, and it makes it very easy to step into it rather than shifting the weight and then taking the time to move a foot. Lift the unweighted heel, put the foot down flat, shift the weight, lift the other heel, flat foot, shift the weight, lift the unweighted heel, flat foot, and shift. One more, good. All the weight on one foot or the other, little circles right under your hips. Steady yourself on the back of your chair or the side of your chair. Outward circles, and then reverse that to inward circles, leading with the heel and coming around inward. Switch feet. Outward circles and inward circles. Inward circles are 47 to 50% more difficult than outward circles because we never move like this. Even when we go backwards, we always walk like ducks with our toes slightly farther apart than our heels. Toe taps, forward, corner, side, back corner. Your angles are 12, 1 or 11 o'clock, 3 or 9 o'clock, and 4 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Forward, corner, side, and back, lifting and lowering on that supporting knee and quad. Switch feet. Forward, corner, side, and back. Don't shift any weight onto the tapping foot. It's just tapping. All your weight is on one foot. Good. Same thing, just a little bit more dynamic. Again, steady yourself on the chair or stand to the side. Little kicks. Forward, corner, side, and back. Forward, corner, side, and back. Forward, corner, side, and back. Good. Switch feet, get your balance. A soft knee is always going to give you better balance than a straight leg. A straight leg immediately pushes out the buttocks and the hip and tilts you forward. Here we go. Forward, corner, side, and back. Forward, corner, side, and back. Forward, corner, side, and back. Good. Okay, holding the ball, left over right, wave hands like clouds on your feet. Left hand is palm out, right hand is palm down. Drop your elbows, drop your shoulders. In Tai Chi, we're never here and we're never here. Okay, everything is Inhale, left hand is high, and exhale to 11. Sweep and shift your weight. Inhale, lift the right hand. Exhale and sweep and shift your weight. Inhale, lift the left hand. Exhale and sweep and shift. Inhale and exhale, sweep and shift. Good. Come back to the center. Qigong breath and rest. Very nice. Circles on the ball of one foot. You have no weight on that foot. It's just touching the ground. You're spreading your toes as you circle on the ball of the foot and reverse that. Spread your toes as much as your shoes will allow. If you do this for your 1 minute of homework at home, take your shoes and socks off. It's really nice to do it barefooted, but you don't trust the floor. Other foot, outward circles and inward circles. Good. Again, spreading your toes. You have no weight on the foot that's turning. It's good for your ankle. It opens up the ankle and the knee, but really the reason we do that is to bring circulation into the sole of the foot. The more circulation you can get into the soles of your feet, the more sensitivity you have, in the soles of your feet, the better your balance is going to be. If you can't feel the soles of your feet, it's really hard to have balance. And we can lose up to 10% of the sensitivity in the soles of our feet every decade after 50. So if you live to be 100, you could easily find that you have very little feeling in the soles of your feet. That would make it very hard to keep your balance and to walk for any distance or over, unusual terrain. So even if you never walk into Tai Chi class again, you should do that exercise at least 4 or 5 times a week. Outward and then inward circles on each foot. Put the foot back, balance on the big toe, and do 3 little circles with the heel in one direction, and then 3 little circles with the heel in the opposite direction. Other side. 3 little circles in one direction, and 3 little circles in the opposite direction. Don't have any weight on that foot. Don't do more than 3 or 4 circles because it's easy to get a foot cramp doing that. They don't feel good, and there's no added benefit to doing more than 3 or 4 in a row. Okay, very nice. Let's do a little bit of our balance walking. We do balance walking every class. I don't know why this keeps getting louder and louder. I should have remembered that. We do balance walking in every class. We never want to walk in a controlled fall. A controlled fall is when you shift your weight at the same time that the foot lands. So I always use the example of Dick Van Dyke, who comes into his living room and falls over the same furniture every show. You want to walk more like Groucho Marx. So you want to touch the heel of the forward foot and drop the foot flat. Now, once you have purchase on that foot, you shift the weight, touch the heel, drop the foot, and then shift your weight. Touch the heel, drop the toe, shift the weight. Heel, toe, shift. Heel, toe, shift. Keep your knees soft. Keep space between your feet. Now you're at the edge of a curb or a stairwell or something like that. You can't go any further. So once you're there, you're here, you have purchase on both feet, but you can shift your weight because the stairs start there, or the curb. You change your mind. Bring your weight back to the back foot. Touch the ball of the foot, drop the heel, shift the weight. Toes, heel, shift. 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 Space between your feet. Toes, heel, shift. At least 2 boards. If you're looking down at the floor, try not to look down, but if you are, you want at least 2 of the floorboards between your heels. Now I'm at the edge of the curb again, or a stairwell. I can't go forward. Drop the toes on the forward foot. Shift the weight forward. Heel, toe, shift. 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 Heel, toe. Reverse that. Toe, heel, shift. 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 Excellent. So when you're doing the backward walking, this is a great room to practice in. Everyone should walk backwards for at least 1 minute a day. It's a skill that you shouldn't lose. Sometime in our 50s, we stop walking backwards. And what happens is, when we want to go backwards, we turn around and we walk forward in the opposite direction. That's not helpful. Walking backwards helps your body and your muscle memory to remember the balance that you already learned previously in your life. Balance is not something we're born with. Little children have enough lower body strength to stand up, and with help of leaning on furniture or holding an adult's hands, they can walk across the room and back again. It's not a question of strength. It's a question of balance. They haven't learned yet to balance themselves. That takes another 6 to 9 months usually. So remember that. If you don't practice your balance, you lose it. Starting at about 29 years old, even trained athletes start to lose balance. So work on your balance every day and work on your backward walking. Also, when you're backward walking, be very careful not to cross your center line. You don't want to put your toe back and then let the heel drop in, okay? Because then when you shift your weight and bring the other foot back, you trip yourself. So you never want to be walking backwards, touch the ball of the foot and let the heel drop inward, and then try to step back. That's an accident waiting to happen. You always want to have space between your heels, okay? Even if it feels like you're waddling a little bit, it's much better to waddle than it is to trip yourself and fall backwards. Usually backward falls are dangerous. So, much more dangerous than falling forward where you can see the landing. So keep that in mind. Let's do that one more time, please. Heel, toe, shift the weight. Heel, toe, shift the weight. Heel, toe, shift. 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 Heel, toe. Nowhere to go. Put that foot back. Toe, heel, shift the weight. Toe, heel, shift. Toe, heel, shift. So in both directions, you pass through a split second where both feet are flat on the floor just prior to shifting the weight and lifting one foot or the other. Okay? And that's what prevents falls. If you walk this way, I guess someone could run into you, or you could just fall over something if you were like gazing around at the stars or something. But it's almost impossible to fall if you use this balanced walking technique. So keep that in mind. Practice that for at least, as I said, a minute a day. If it's 30 seconds backwards and 30 seconds forward, it will eventually come into your muscle memory and you won't even have to think about it. Come in, come in. Okay. So when you're doing your balanced walking, just keep that in mind. And as I said, practice it every day, even if you never walked into Tai Chi class again. It's a very useful skill. I teach it to my 40 and 50-year-olds in my other Tai Chi classes in the counties, and very, very useful. Okay, let's do a little bit of Tai Chi walking. Tai Chi walking is very similar to the balanced walking, okay? But we have a little hesitation. There's a follow step in Sun style. So all the weight on the right foot, empty heel touch left. Drop the left toes. Shift the weight to the left foot. Your knees kind of come closer together and follow step. The right foot comes level with the heel of the back of the forward foot. The heel drops toward the floor. It doesn't touch the floor. It just drops. If you're losing your balance, drop your heel so that you're on 2 feet again. Okay? Don't fall over. Touch the heel. Drop the toe. Shift the weight. Follow step. Touch. Drop. Shift. Follow step. Good. Let's go to the right. I'll just move this chair a little bit. And step to the right. Shift the weight. Follow left. Shift the weight left. Step right. Shift the weight. Follow left. Shift the weight left. Step right. Shift the weight. Follow left. Shift the weight left. Come back to the center. And step back left. Toe. Heel. Shift the weight. Follow step. Toe. Heel. Shift the weight. Follow step. Very similar to the balance walking. We just add a follow step, that hesitation step. Step left, shift. Follow right, shift. Step left, shift. Follow right, shift. Step left, shift. Follow right, shift. Come back to the center, and we finish with our Qigong breath. Okay? So that's Tai Chi walking. As I said, it's very similar to the balance walking that we do in here, except for the hesitation step. All Sun style forms, which is what we're doing in here, the Sun style 31. All Sun style forms stop the progression of the movement to do a restorative breath, a Qigong breath. All right? So when we're doing our Qigong breath, enjoy that breath. Don't be thinking, oh my gosh, I don't remember what comes next. How does my hair look from the back? Do these pants make me look fat? Don't think about anything. Just think about your breath. Inhale and exhale. Take in as much oxygen as you can, breathing normally. Don't do yogic breathing or any kind of specialized breathing. If you breathe in through your nose and your mouth normally, do that in Tai Chi. You're just going for a little bit deeper breath, a little bit bigger breath. And exhale the same way, very normally. So you inhale normally and exhale normally, okay? Don't forget to breathe, because sometimes you'll get all engrossed in what you're doing and what the next step is, and you kind of hold your breath. Don't forget to breathe. Just keep breathing. Make yourself remember that. Okay, let's start our form. Opening stance, stance of infinity. You can remain seated if you want to, Laura. You already know the form. This is probably boring. Here we go. Stance of infinity. Heels are closer together than your toes, like a duck. One of your hand widths between your heels is optimal spacing. And let's open Tai Chi. Hands come up in front, palms facing. Weight shifts to the right foot and the hands drop. They circle in toward the chest, step out left. Hand off that ball of energy, step upright, shoulder width apart. Lift your fingertips. First Qigong breath. Inhale and exhale. Single whip to the right. Weight shifts to the left foot. I look at 1 o'clock. I'm always standing in a big clock face. I step right to 1 o'clock, but I push to 12. And I just let my hands open. My left hand goes to 11, and I look at that hand. My weight shifts back to the left foot. My right hand and my right foot come in, and that's single whip. Step directly right. Lift the right hand. Wave hands like clouds. Sweep and shift your weight to the right foot. Hands sweep to 1 o'clock. All your weight is right. Step in left. Change hands. Lift the left hand. Sweep and shift your weight to 11 o'clock. Step out right, lift the right hand, sweep and shift to 1 o'clock. Follow step left, lift the left hand, sweep and shift to 11 o'clock. Take your time. Step out right, sweep and shift your weight to 1 o'clock. Follow step left, lift the left hand, sweep and shift your weight to 11. Always space between your feet. We never want to bring our heels totally together. Qigong breath. Brush knee to the left. Weight shifts left. Slide out that right heel. And since I have no new people in the class today, I won't explain these basic movements again. Weight shifts to the right foot. Left foot comes back. Get your balance and your bearings. Look at 9 o'clock. Step left to 9 o'clock. Left hand sweeps past the left thigh. Right foot follows. Right hand pushes forward. Step back right. Strum the loop. Left foot follows into an empty toe touch. Left arm bends. Right hand comes down to the inside of the left elbow. A 3-point major acupuncture center. Step left. Hands turn over, left hand is on top, and parry. So shift your weight to the left foot, the top hand comes back, the bottom hand moves forward a little bit because you're turning your shoulders into the direction of the knee and the toes. Step right, right hand on top, and parry right, turn into those toes. Step straight ahead left. Both hands gather a fist and reinforce punch right over left. Right foot follows. Step back right, apparent closing up. Hands open and uncross. Left foot comes back. Hands are right in front of your chest for block or carry the tiger. Strike the left heel and then drop the toes. Shift the weight to 9 o'clock, pushing out of the big toe on the back foot. Follow step with the right foot or the back foot. Drop the heel. Just pivot on the ball of that foot. Drop the heel, shift your weight right. No weight is on that forward left foot. Just bring it around. Safety turn. Qigong breath. Nice. So I just want to explain for the live stream what a safety turn is. I never teach a weighted turn at this level of Tai Chi. A weighted turn is turning on weighted feet, whether it's 2 feet or 1 foot. It's a knee injury waiting to happen, okay? If you lose your concentration for a split second, you put too much weight on that knee and you have an injured knee. So we do a safety turn. So let's all just do one more to the left. Step left, push the mountain. Follow step right. Pivot on the ball of the right foot. Let the heel drop. Weight shifts to the right foot. Turn your torso to face 12 o'clock. Get all the weight off that left foot. Bring it around. Qigong breath. If your feet are not comfortable, if one of them is not quite turned the right way, while you do your Qigong breath, you do the shimmy and shake and get your feet comfortable. I don't care how much you shimmy and shake. I just don't want any knee injuries, ever. Let's do those first 12 movements again, please. This is what we're going to be doing for World Tai Chi Day. So here we go. We will have just done the warm-up and everything we just did there. And then we'll stand up and we'll do the first 12. And open Tai Chi. Inhale. Exhale. Commencing form. Step up left. Step up right. Qigong breath. Single whip to the right. Step right to 1 o'clock. Push to 12. Look for 11. Weight shifts back to the left foot. Right hand and right foot come in. Wave hands like clouds to the right. Follow step left. Lift the left hand. Sweep and shift to 11. Step right. Lift the right hand. Sweep and shift. Follow step left. Lift the left hand. sweep and shift to 11. Step right, lift the right hand, sweep and shift. Follow step left, lift the left hand, sweep and shift to 11. Equal weight on each foot, come back to the center, Qigong breath. Brush knee left, weight shift left. Slide out the right heel, save your knees, you need them all your life. Right hand to the ear, left hand to the waist, bring the left foot back. Look for 9 o'clock, step left to 9 o'clock. Brush past the left thigh, right foot follows, bless you, right hand pushes forward, step back, right, strum the loop, or play the pipa, empty toe touch left, step left, and parry, step right, and parry, step left, and punch, right over left, right foot follows, step back, right, apparent, closing up, block, left toe comes back, or parry the tiger, strike the left heel, drop the toes, and push the mountain. Follow step with the right foot, drop the right heel, safety turn, weight shifts right, bring the left foot around. Qigong breath, and close your Tai Chi. Very nice, everybody. Let's sit down and we'll do the second half of our seated form. Here we go, shake, shake, shake. This is exactly what we'll be doing in World Tai Chi Day. Hands start out on your lap. Open Tai Chi. Inhale and exhale. And open Tai Chi. Inhale and exhale. Good. Single whip. Inhale, push forward, one foot comes forward. That hand pushes forward, the opposite hand floats to the side. Exhaling. Inhale, exhale and rest. Other side. Inhale, other foot, other hand, exhale. Inhale, exhale and rest. 3 deep breaths. So the seated Tai Chi form is for balance and for brain, not necessarily in that order. And rest. And brush knee. Hands come up in front, one foot comes forward, brush across that knee, push forward with the opposite hand. Back to the center. Exhale and rest. Other side. Inhale. Brush the other knee, push forward and exhale. Inhale, exhale, and rest. 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And rest. And wave hands like clouds, just like the standing form. Holding the ball left over right. Left hand is palm out, right hand palm down. Drop your elbows, drop your shoulders. Sweep to 11 o'clock. Inhale and change hands. Exhale to 1 o'clock. Inhale and exhale to 11. Inhale and exhale to 1. Inhale, exhale to 11. Inhale, exhale to 1. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale and rest. 3 Qigong breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And rest. Strum the loop. Inhale, hands come up in front, holding the ball. One arm bends at the elbow, and the same foot comes out and up and drops on the floor on the heel. Opposite hand comes down to the inside of the elbow. Exhale and a little bit of a chop. Inhale and exhale and rest. Other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale and rest. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and rest. And parry, parry, punch. Inhale, turn the So the top hand controls the matching foot. Top hand pulls back to the shoulder. Exhale. Inhale, turn the ball the other way, the other foot comes out. Matches the top hand. Top hand pulls back to the shoulder. Exhale. Inhale, make your fist and punch. Back to the center and rest. Now we reverse it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, make your fist with the opposite hand and punch. Inhale, exhale, and rest. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and rest, and close Tai Chi. Inhale, and exhale. Very nice, everybody. Remember, on the days we don't have class, you should do at least 25 deep breaths every day. They don't have to do them all at once. You can do 5 in the morning when you wake up, 5 before breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 5 before you go to bed. Just sit calmly, okay, in a comfortable position, not in some beanbag chair or something where your knees are up under your chin, just a normal chair. And just sit with your hands relaxed, where your shoulders are not crunched up, you're not leaning on the arms or anything of a chair. And just take 5 deep breaths. And just control it, make it slow, and let your diaphragm come out a little bit and relax. Let it just drop and relax. Let your waistband get a little bit tighter, and then slowly exhale. Okay? 25 deep breaths every day are so very healthy to help with any kind of lung issues, whether it's COPD, which is a progressive condition and ultimately fatal, but you can extend your time here on earth and your quality of life just by doing breathing exercises, and that's the easiest and most elementary one to do. Okay. Shake out your hands a little bit, and we're just going to do a little bit of Qigong to finish up with. We're going to do the 5-element Qigong. Hands on your lap. 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And the hands part, and they come around like you're gathering. I always think of laundry in front of me. I'm getting ready to put it in the basket. So your elbows are bent, your fingers are almost touching, and they're almost on your lap, but not quite. But your shoulders are relaxed. Inhale and exhale. This is earth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Break the connection. Cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale. From earth comes metal. Hands come up, palms facing. You're just about nose width apart. Inhale to face width. Exhale to nose width. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Break the connection, cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale. From metal comes water. Palms are up, facing up, and leaning forward or reaching out a little bit. They come back, your fingers turn in toward your hips and around to the back. They drop, turn your palms over, palms are facing the floor, bring them to the front again, and turn your palms up and sit back. So water usually has reverse breathing, and this form does. So as we lean forward gently in a very soft crush or crunch to the abdominal wall, we inhale. sit back and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Break the connection, cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale. From water comes wood. Palms are out, and we just make a big circle like you're describing around top of a tree, and exhale. And inhale up, and exhale down. And inhale up, and exhale down. Break the connection, cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale. And from wood comes fire. Hold the bowl, turn the bowl over, left over right, and turn to the right hip. Inhale, pull your hands apart. Exhale, push them closer together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Back to the center, turn the ball over. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Back to the center, cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale. And gather again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And just let your hands hang down. See if you can feel the tingling in your hands. If you can, it means you've increased your blood ox level as well as your level of circulation. Look at the palms of your hands. The center of the palm will usually stay pale, but you usually will see color come into the fingertips. Palm your hands together gently. Big scoop of air up and over the head. Inhale, inhale, inhale. We'll just do this once today. Exhale over the eyebrows, the cheekbones, side of the face. Exhale around the back of the neck. Take a breath if you need it. Across and down the shoulders, down the torso, around the back of the waist, across the hip girdle, and right down the front of the legs. Good. And we close with our Tai Chi salute. The right hand is a soft fist. You can see through it. The left hand, all the fingers come together, fold in the thumb. The left hand goes right over the right hand, so I'm backwards from you. And the thumbnails kind of click together. Point your left fingers up to 130, like that. I'm backwards. And we honor each other with a little bow. Thank you so much for coming. And then remember, it's healthy to raise your voice. So we say, very good, very good. Yay! 2 more times. Very good, very good. Yay! Once more. Very good, very good. Yay! Excellent job, everybody. Excellent job. I think we're done with the video. Don't forget about World Tai Chi Day. It's the last Saturday of April. We have a bus leaving from here at 9 o'clock in the morning that will get you to the recreation center by 9:30. The lion dancers, we have a few little things going on from 9:30 to 9:45, warm-ups and such, and distribution of the people on the floor, and who are not in our seated group. We'll have our own group. And then we'll have the lion dance team. So please come. You can do audience participation if you like, or you don't have to. It doesn't matter at all. Just come and enjoy it if you would like to, or, participate in the Qigong audience participation. And always participate in that 10-minute interval where we carry the Qi around the globe, from like 10 or 10:05 to about 10:15. We will be doing our seated form, our seated warm-up, then our seated form, stand up, do the first 12 movements, and come back and do longevity gong. And then very good, yay. And that'll stop the whole gymnasium. So good job, everybody. Very good job. I'm happy here, please don't forget to sign out if you didn't sign in. And I'm going to put another sheet next to there. If you didn't sign up for the bus on Tuesday, did anybody here not sign up for the bus on Tuesday but you want to go? Last Tuesday.
Oh, last.
Yeah, I had an official sign-up sheet here last Tuesday. So, do you want to sign up, Lori? Yeah, come to World Tai Chi Day. Oh, okay. With the little thing, and I'll add you to the list. Yeah, I'll add you to, and I'll bring the official list in with me. I knew I had forgotten something today. I left it in the passenger seat of the car. I'll bring the official list in to sign up on Tuesday, but you might not be here Tuesday morning. So I'll add your name. Everyone else who wants to go is signed up, right, on one list or the other. Okay, excellent. Thank you again.